stay alone, but I don't mind. I met a new friend today. I can hear his voice in my head. It feels like he became a part of myself. He would call his ugly on me, and they will get the same out of my way. I'm so happy, but don't worry. No, I don't wanna take my medics today. They won't give up, they won't break down. They're made of steel. They won't give up, they won't break down.
Boys have worked very hard on the car after Hampton. Like any racetrack, but especially this one, every time you come here, you learn something different. So, yeah, looking really forward to this weekend.
I've done enough racing now that you're going to have the disappointments, and the car had broken, the suspension. Getting back into it, the guys have done a heap of work, all new parts, so the car felt great from the minute we got in it.
The scenery's spectacular, isn't it? And it's just got a bit of everything. It's such a fast-flowing track. It's just really good fun to drive, and it's challenging as well.
Yeah, it's a great track. It's quite technical. It's got that carousel. So yeah, it's probably one of my favourites. Right up there. I mean, the setting, the whole, where it's placed in Queenstown and into Cromwell and all that. So yeah, it's up there. It's certainly a great track.
You always want to go faster than what you went last time, and you want to move up through the ranks, but sometimes you can do that, sometimes you can't, so, but it's certainly more fun when you do, I think. Mate, if we could get in the top 10, that'd be spectacular. If we finish, that'd be good as well. Well, mate, there's so many good pro drivers here, and you see the difference when they're in the car. But on the other side, there's a whole lot of genuine drivers that aren't nearly as fast. So it's a real good mixture. Add to that the CPS times, which is the pit penalties that you get. And that's really what stirs it up and makes it really, really interesting and sort of levels the playing field a little bit.
To get the most out of the car now, the boys, has been a challenge, and obviously it is racing. You're always trying to find that last tenth or two, but the results have shown that we've progressed. Well, I think the thing that separates pros and amateur drivers is I think most of the pros started when they were about 6 or 7. Pretty much you learn to walk, then you learn to talk, then you learn to drive. Pretty much that's how I started. But I think Danny started when he was about 40 years old or 42 or something like that. So it is tough.
They won't break down, my army is made of steel.
Can't say I was real happy in the first race. I was for about the first 7 laps. I got a real good start from about 19th or 20th on the grid. Got up about 7 places. I got T-boned by the Quickmart Porsche. Spun me round and then also gave me a puncher. Came in, changed the tyre, went out again, obviously sort of travelling off the back of the field, and then missed the gear coming up to the last turn, spun sideways, missed the wall thankfully, and carried on. So pretty eventful first race. Second race was far, far better. On a real good 25 lap tussle with John Bauer. Mate, he was making me sweat, and he got me with about 2 laps to go, but man, it was good fun. We got up to 7th at one stage, then the pro drivers started hustling me down a bit, and we got 13th, so 13th is pretty good in AGT, I think, for 2 amateur drivers. Walked away with a smile on my face, so that's what it's about. Sometimes coming up to the bridge we were 3 wide, and you go, well, who's going to back out? And you're just holding on. It's pretty exciting. If you want to race in this main game, that's what it's all about, isn't it? The guys are all real good drivers, they're all fast cars, so it's what you expect, really.